Well, welcome everyone. You have just entered a time warp. You are now in 1776. And we are going to celebrate the semi-quincentennial. I had to work hard to memorize that. The semi-quincentennial, the 250th birthday of the United States of America. And right at the beginning, I have to give apologies to those who are members of the UK, Great Britain, Sonia and Joyce. Rejoice with those who rejoice. Thank you so much. You know, one thing about Joyce, when she sings, when we sing God Bless America, she sings God Saves Our Gracious Queen. She uses the British words. So you can use any words you want today. We're just so glad you're all here. This is a happy time because it's our nation's birthday, and we've made it to 250 years, and by God's grace, we will continue. The music that you will hear that I wrote are taken from the words of some of our great leaders, Thomas Jefferson, Abraham Lincoln, John Kennedy, and Patrick Henry. You'll hear impassioned speeches. They are actually here today with us. All of us were wearing tricorner hats. So the amazing thing about our country was there has never been a government like this before on the face of the earth. And our nation was formed of ideas. And these were unique ideas, never before tried. And as we go through these wonderful words from Thomas Jefferson, he said, "We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men are created equal," and included women. And that had never been done before. And then a constitution, governed by a constitution, not a king, was a unique concept. And so we're celebrating the ideas that our founding fathers gave to us and which are still the foundation of our nation today. So welcome to the We the People concert. And this is a participatory concert. If you have a flag, get it ready, because we are going to start off by singing "You're a Grand Old Flag," and we want to just wave that flag. Now don't hit the person next to you. Okay. One, two, oh, I'm sorry, let's stand. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're a grand old flag. Here is a Yankee Doodle Dandy. So we're going to sing that one together. A great fun song by George Cohan. I'm a Yankee Doodle Dandy. We could maybe ask Elmer to come up and do the tap dance then, though, of Jimmy Cagney. But here we go. 1, I'm a Yankee Doodle dandy, a Yankee Doodle do or die, a real live nephew of my Uncle Sam.
Born on the 4th of July, I've got a Yankee Doodle sweetheart. She's my Yankee Doodle doll. Yankee Doodle came to London just to ride a pony. I am a Yankee Doodle boy. I'm a Yankee Doodle dandy, a Yankee Doodle do or die, a real live nephew of my Uncle Sam, born on the 4th of July. I've got a Yankee Doodle sweetheart. She's my Yankee Doodle joy. Yankee Doodle came to London just to ride the ponies. I am a Yankee Doodle boy. I am a Yankee
Well, as I said, you have entered a time warp, and we're going back in time to 1776. And we have with us some of history's great esteemed people of our nation, one of whom is Mrs. Abigail Adams.
Good day to you all. My name is Abigail Adams. My husband John and I live in Massachusetts. We were both born when our state was but a colony of England, and we were the subjects of His Majesty, King George III. Along our country's way to independence, I witnessed a great deal and was acquainted with many of the brave people you now call the Founding Fathers. In the written correspondence between Mr. Adams and myself, I was always pleased that he so often sought and even took my counsel on many matters pertinent to diplomacy and governance. It is heartening to me that one letter in particular has become important over the years in support of women. I had written, "Remember the ladies, and be more generous and favorable to them than your ancestors. Do not put such unlimited power into the hands of the husbands." Heroes. First, we will hear from Mr. Thomas Jefferson, who, because of his excellence with words, was chosen to create the document that declared independence from our mother country. He had long believed in personal freedoms and the natural rights of people, which he believed were unalienable and could not be taken away. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome Mr. Jefferson as he speaks some of his most consequential words, which he wrote in 1776.
When in the course of human events, it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands that have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitle them. A decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
That hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. Yet they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights. They are endowed by their Creator. Among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. All men are created equal. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. All men are created equal. All men equal. All men are created equal. All men equal. All men are created equal. All men are created equal.
Another gentleman we have with us today is Mr. Patrick Henry, a lawyer and an excellent orator. He was critical of British authority long before the Revolution. He was a delegate from Virginia in 1774 at the First Continental Congress, when my husband remarked that there was not one member except Patrick Henry who appeared sensible of the precipice, or rather the pinnacle, on which we stood, and had candor and courage enough to acknowledge it. You will now hear some of what Mr. Henry said at the convention.
Gentlemen may cry, peace, peace, but there is no peace. The war is actually begun. Our brethren are already in the field. Why stand we here idle? Is life so dear or peace so sweet as to be purchased at the price of chains and slavery? Forbid it, Almighty God. I know not what course others may take, but as for me, give me liberty or give me death.
Is life so sweet or peace so dear as to be purchased at the price of chains and slavery? Is life so sweet and chains so dear to be purchased at the chains of slavery? Forbid it, Almighty God. Forbid it, Almighty God. Forbid it, Almighty God. Forbid it, Almighty God. I know not course what others may take, but as for me, give me liberty, or give me death. Liberty or death. Liberty or death. Is life so sweet, peace so dear, to be purchased at the price of chains and slavery. Is life so dear and peace so sweet to be purchased at the price of chains? Forbid it, Almighty God, forbid it, Almighty God, forbid it, Almighty God, forbid it, Almighty God. I know not what course others may take, but as for me, give me liberty, or give me death, liberty or death, liberty or death. Liberty, liberty.
Following a long war with the loss of so many of our citizenry, we did secure our independence. Delegates then assembled in Philadelphia and collectively wrote a constitution to form the government for our new country. It took much debate to agree on how the government would be designed. They spent 116 days working over that hot summer, and I felt for all of them as they devoted themselves to this enormous task. Mr. Jefferson will now read from that document.
We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and to our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution of the United States of America.
United States of America, the United States of America, the United States of America. We the people we the people of the United States.
In order to form a more perfect union.
In order to form a more perfect union.
Establish justice and ensure.
Establish justice and ensure.
Domestic tranquility.
Domestic tranquility. Provide for the common defense.
Promote the general welfare.
Secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity. Ourselves and our posterity.
Do ordain and establish.
Do ordain and establish this Constitution of the United States. This Constitution for the United States. The United States of America. The United States of America. The United States of
Some decades later, one of the most difficult problems these founders had faced eventually led to a great war between northern and southern states. One leader stood out among men during those years, President Abraham Lincoln. Although raised humbly, he became a lawyer and a great statesman. He truly believed in the preservation of these United States and the healing the nation needed. You will now hear some of the stirring words he said at his second inaugural address on March 4th, 1865.
With malice toward none, and with charity for all, with firmness in the right, as God gives us to see the right. Let us strive on to finish the work we are in now, to bind up the nation's wounds, to care for him who shall have borne the battle, and for his widow and for his orphan, and to do all which may achieve and cherish a fair and lasting peace among ourselves and with all nations.
With malice towards none, and charity for all, with firmness in the right.
As God
century later, our country had grown to have 50 states, which reached from one ocean to another. In the year 1961, a young president stood outside on a cold January day at his inauguration and spoke words that will also live on. He pledged to honor and preserve our country and asked every American to do the same. Here is some of what President John F. Kennedy said that day.
We shall pay any price, bear any burden, meet any hardship, support any friend, oppose any foe to assure the survival and success of liberty. And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country.
So, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country.
So, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country.
That government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth, shall not perish from the earth. And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country.
So, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country.
That government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth, shall not perish from the earth.
Shall not perish from the earth, shall not perish from the earth.
We hear highly resolved that these dead shall not have died in vain, that this nation, under God, shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, and for the people shall not perish from the earth.
And now we're going to ask you to join in with us. We're going to sing America the Beautiful. We're going to start with a beautiful solo by Louise Donovan, who's going to sing for us the first time through. Then you get to listen to Mr. Charles Austin, our pianist and trombonist. He's going to play it through. And then we'll ask you to sing it together with us. America the Beautiful.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for
right, we got one more little tune here that we're all going to sing together. Get your flags ready. This was written by Woody Guthrie. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island. From the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters, this land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island. You can stand if you'd like, from the redwood forest to the redwood water. This land was made for you and me. As I went walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me the endless skyway. I saw below me the golden valley. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island. From the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. This land was made for you and me. Woo! Happy birthday, United States of America. So please give your choir a big hand for all. You know, when I first wrote the music and presented it to them, we sang through it. Some of them just looked at me like going, "Are you kidding?" And we just thought, no, we're going to go for it. And so we did, and I hope it was a blessing to you. And we want to thank Charles Austin over there for the keyboard work and the trombone. He comes and helps us. Thank you so much. And we want to thank you all that have served and blessed our country, just being great citizens of our nation for all these years. So let's give it 250 more, okay? God bless you. And now it's time for lunch. Huh? Oh, today, the whole program will be on it's on YouTube, and at 1 o'clock it'll be on